special day today. We haven't had a modification done to the N in forever, and this is a really big modification. Nate is putting in one of the 6 element downpipes in his N. He's already on his way to the shop. I had to do a couple things here, so I'm gonna get in my car and we're gonna go meet up with him at the shop.
The single most annoying thing you can do on the N. We have a 6th element downpipe here from us. This one's in burnt bronze, so a little bit different than the normal setup. This is gonna be a lot of work, and I hate doing downpipes for these cars.
So. It looks really good though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't get that in bronze if you want it like that. You got to get it custom.
Yeah, sorry.
Which is the case with most of Nate's stuff on his car.
Nate's had this downpipe on the shelf, just sitting in the back for like 2 months now, because he really doesn't want to do it, and I don't blame him. For work, I had to help our boss install one of these on our old shop car, and it was definitely the worst thing I've ever experienced. We do have the chance of breaking the downpipe studs, which I guess is a thing with this. So if that happens, it's not going to be fun, and we might quit in the first day. I don't see that happening. We put a fan on the car, so everything is cool and ready to take apart. Hopefully it being cool means that it won't snap any studs or break anything.
We're gonna soak it really well too with some PB Blaster to try to help it out. Yeah, it's just slow and steady.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get going.
And before we're gonna do this, we're gonna get some before and after. So
we're gonna get the before revs right now.
Ready?
Yep.
And now that the car's hot again, let's go touch it with our hands.
I don't think that made it too much hotter.
It'll be okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, that's hot. Damn it.
You just had to have me do it.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
First things first, we're gonna take off the bracket for the oxygen sensors. This is just gonna get in our way. All right, just gonna pull these sensors out right quick. And these are all attached on like these little pop clip type things, Christmas tree clips, whatever you wanna call them. We're just gonna take them all off just to make it as easy as possible. Well, now that I've gotten all these out, this sensor should just pull straight up, and that's free. We just have to pull this wire off, and then this will be our secondary oxygen sensor. Just being a little bit difficult. All right.
Okay, cool.
So that's off, and then there's one little clip at the back of the engine right here that also holds it on. All right, so that's free and away. So that's all disconnected now.
Okay,
all good. So now we're just gonna take this oxygen sensor out so that we don't have to deal with it while we take the heat shielding off. Super handy little thing to have. This is an O2 sensor socket. So this allows the wire to come through the side so that you're not pinching it.
There you go.
It's a good idea to just break it free with the socket. I wouldn't use a power tool on this. Like I said, if this gets caught somewhere and you rip this, it kind of sucks. They're kind of expensive, but there you go. The other thing, put this in a safe place. If you drop this, it might be broken. You definitely don't want a broken O2 sensor. If that's a sign of how this is gonna go,
don't say anything, don't say anything.
We might be.
No, don't jinx it.
Okay.
We're gonna keep
all the
going.
studs are gonna break.
All right, there you go.
All right, so now see like these in here. We got to peel this heat shield back and
Here,
take.
you know what? Why don't I help you? Well, I'm gonna get another. What is that 10?
Oh yeah, I was gonna give you this one because I need the other one for the backside one, and I'll do the reach around and you do the top.
Gotcha.
Things are a little bit more cool now. We're gonna hit it with some PB Blaster on the studs here. Like Ben was saying earlier, these have a tendency to either strip or break if you either go too fast or don't have a good penetrant on them, or they just have a lot of miles. It's not. You do the honors, not breaking my studs.
Oh, you want me to do it?
He's trusting me with the bent wrench. This?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, wow, that's fucking on there. I think we're good with that one. Can we get the impact?
Yeah.
No, I was kidding. I was just saying that because I always break things with the
I
impact.
can give you this too. This is a little detachable ratchet. It might be easier for the ones that you can reach.
Good sign, I think.
So as we were taking this stud out, you can kind of see we got a little bit of headway with it, and then it got stuck here. We tightened it back down and tried it a couple times, but unfortunately this stud completely backed out. Luckily the stud didn't snap or anything, so we can put a new stud in. So this is a new stud right here. So we'll just put that in its place. This little short end usually goes into the turbo manifold.
So now that we have all of the nuts off and one stud out, we're gonna have to go under the car and disconnect the downpipe from the exhaust. So now that we got the car lifted up, we're gonna go ahead and remove these two nuts right here from the exhaust. Once you get the studs or the stud situation fixed with the back of the downpipe up there where the turbo is, that's honestly the hardest part, and that probably took us like a solid hour and a half just to take off by itself. And it's kind of a weird process to get the downpipe out too, because you kind of have to fish it, but we'll show you.
So the flex section has two little connections up here again. We kind of got to snake up to these. That's not working.
So what Nate's talking about, by the way, I hope this doesn't fall. If you want to hold that while I push it out of the way. See where the socket, follow the socket. It's connected to a bolt right there at the bottom of the flex section. That's one of them, and the other one is right above it. Okay, so that's what he's taking out.
Yeah, there we go.
Now you might be able to use the impact. That's so violent.
Yeah, they're really freaking in there. Now our little flex section can come off.
You can see that giant cat in there and how crammed it is. That's why we were saying earlier that it is insanely hard to get it out of that hole. So we've resulted to taking off the under tray because the rest of the bracket that you need to get to behind the downpipe or underneath the downpipe is kind of blocked by everything down here. So this may or may not help with the whole situation, but we're just gonna take it off anyway because why not? It might help us out with room. Hopefully this will give us enough room to get at that bracket, but I don't know. It's tucked underneath an axle too, so if you were to look through this hole in your under tray, it would be straight up through there, and we can't quite reach it with this whole thing on, so we have to take it off. There you go.
All right, sick.
That's not broken, is it?
This?
No.
Oh. All right, totally fine.
We got it. It's out. I'm going home.
I definitely sliced the fuck out of myself, though. We got it.
So in case you're wondering, these two things come out in pieces. So this is your cat and upper downpipe section, and your lower part is the flex section, which Nate has right there. And they're two pieces, but the 6 element downpipe is one solid piece.
Now we just got to take off our secondary O2 sensor. So this is going to connect to this spot on the new downpipe. That's out. Yeah. Yep. All good. Now, if I remember correct, we want to go in like this and twist up and around. Alright, now we gotta pick it up. Alright, sick.
Okay, but now we gotta lower the car down, I think, because I think we gotta situate the top before we lower
before we
the
do
bottom.
all this.
So we've got the downpipe up and in here. I guess we probably should have left the downpipe heat shield off, because now we have to remove it to actually put the bolts into the downpipe. But getting this back in actually went really smooth. So
Yeah, it was pretty easy compared to
a lot easier than the stock one. So nuts on first, or actually take the heat shield off so we can get those on. And also, Nate, wait, we didn't put the gasket in.
Sick.
Put the gasket on, then the downpipe, then the nuts. So we're gonna do all that, and we will just, I'm just gonna show you with a time lapse. Nate also just put on the heat shield right there, and we're working on getting the O2 sensor hooked back up. And after that, it's just connecting all the connections back to the harness that we had taken off, and is that it?
Then we got to go under the car, put the mid pipe back on, bolt the down pipe to the mid pipe, put all the shielding back together, and put the under tray on.
All right.
A little bit more work.
And then we can.
Then we can play.
Go.
Yeah. That was rough. It was about as rough as I expected it to be. My hands are torn up. I think Ben has a couple head injuries actually, oddly enough.
Damn it.
And but it's done, so let's start it up. You want me to start it now?
Yeah, at least just get a little startup. Welcome to the Startup Misfire Club.
Yep.
Yeah.
It does a couple on the when it's humid out, it definitely does it.
Dude, that's funny. My car misfires a lot when I start it up too, just because it's got to warm up. But like, is that like a downpipe? Oh, dude, much louder.
Yeah.
Way throatier.
Yeah.
Much deeper. It also smells like cilantro.
That's good.
Like
that's
really.
That's like Chipotle.
Yeah, it smells like Chipotle. Major difference though, like a lot throatier. Oh, hey, also check this out. Alcantara seats. That's gonna be next. Less on that. So yeah, Nate gonna flash the car back to stock, and then we're gonna go out and take it for a rip. All right, let's go. Ah, hey, locked me out.
Sorry, bro.
Oh no, you're lucky. Oh my god, dude. That's ridiculous. Holy crap.
That's a lot louder.
Dude, is that normal or in?
That's this is N. So like normal would be like
A little quieter, but definitely still throaty.
Yeah. It's very drivable. Like, dude, you could drive that on the highway without having like no drone whatsoever.
I don't know what, dude, it feels like I can feel it way more. Dude, nice. I like that.
Dude, I'm impressed with this. Like, it sounds really fucking. This has our axle back on it too, for people wondering.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot.
Which will be coming out very, very soon, despite all of its delays.
Oh, you can just do a full. Actually, now you got another car. Oh my god, dude. Jesus. Yep, dude, this car is so fast too. Like, holy crap. I think everybody needs to experience one of these someday.
Yeah, these are
whether you're sitting in it or driving it.